Okay, today you're gonna react to the NEO Scavenger review. Let's get started.
Hey people, Seth here. Have you ever wanted to be a homeless crackhead? Have you ever wondered what amazing things you can make with a broken bottle, dirty rags, and a strong case of amphetamine withdrawal? Have you ever wanted to equip a dead squirrel and beat a man to death with it just to steal his shoelaces? Then I've got exactly
wait, that was not a joke. Like, this is actually possible.
The game for you, NEO Scavenger. At first glance, NEO Scavenger might look like one of those post-apocalyptic survival games, but appearances are deceiving. Take it from a subject matter expert such as myself that this game is actually a simulation of modern-day life in England. The story goes that you...
Yep, after the Brexit, I can truly imagine that.
Were cryogenically frozen by accident in a sperm bank robbery gone wrong. You awake in a distant future. The year is 2008 and England has changed. The recession has come and gone, and in the wake of financial crisis, the streets have been filled with all manner of depravity. I can attest to this because there's literally 2 people polluting nitrous outside our house right now. I'm not even joking. This is my car park every evening. Look at those boys. What do you think they're doing in there? Balloon animals? Really? 11 at night? As a newly defrosted crackhead, you must struggle, survive, and endure long enough to uncover your mysterious past. Find out why you tripped into a tank of liquid nitrogen. Find out why you were trying to steal cum from the sperm bank all those years ago. But you're not alone. There's other things out there, and they're dangerous. You'll encounter all kinds of mutants, monsters, and abominations.
You think you're sick though, man? You will know about it when I fucking Batista about you.
Bro, the exit, man.
Plant up a fanny, the fucking stuff bag.
Which you must either confront, kill, or avoid as best you can. Honestly, I find all of those terms to be very offensive, and would rather prefer to say, yes, you're gonna meet other homeless crackheads, and yes, they are definitely going to fuck you up and kill you for your piss-stained bathrobe and your decomposing Dora the Explorer backpack.
Pretty awesome.
Those NHS budget cuts came down hard. That's why you're fighting for your life for a pair of Crocs. It's what God intended. Gameplay. But before you can do all that, you gotta customize your crackhead. You need to pick the most relevant crackhead skills and crackhead talents to help you survive and thrive in the English jungle, which include, but are not limited to, botany, which helps you identify which of the berries and mushrooms you've picked from a park are edible and which are absolutely poisonous. Small spoiler, they're all poisonous. Medic helps you steal people's prescription medication and figure out if it's safe for personal consumption. Useless. Never take this. I mean, so what if Ambien and warfarin look identical? Ingesting a powerful anticoagulant as your body bleeds from every orifice is a fantastic idea. Who cares if I try to pop an opioid painkiller and swallow down grandma's thyroid medication instead?
Yeah, we need some like physical indication to see that shit properly. Like, I hate it if something has the same icon and a completely different description. I hate this shit, man. There's nothing for me.
Was super slow. Mine is super potent, and now it's supercharged. Trapping helps you start fire for improvised heating and catch squirrels for improvised beating. Very useful. And of course, hacking, which lets you crack passwords on the iPads, Lenovo ThinkPads, and BlackBerry phones you've stolen from the general public. These can fetch quite a price on the flea market, depending on the quality and quantity of memes on their hard drive. In particular, reposted memes with the ifunny.co watermark, especially if highly compressed and almost unreadable, hold particular value and demonstrate high status. There's a lot of other skills, most of which offer unique interactions with the game world, except Electrician, which lets you fix a single air conditioning unit, and that's it. 10 out of 10, best skill point I ever spent. NEO Scavenger plays out a lot like Civilization. No one plays with me, so they're both single player. Each turn, you make a number of moves.
Wait, can you actually play it like co-op? Is it possible, or did you just really said that it's completely single player? That would be exciting to see just your friend straying around and you encounter him, just gonna rob him, beating the shit out of him.
After which, everything else on the map does the same. Entering a tile takes time, scavenging takes time, crafting takes time, and you gotta make your time count. The moment you get out of stasis, you've got a number of problems, and you need to fix them real fast if you hope to survive.
Are you insta-die?
Problem 1, you're practically naked, and if you, like me, have accidentally used your hospital gown to craft a glass shiv, then you're completely naked. Get some pants before hypothermia sets in and you die of pneumonia. Problem 2.
Bro, is this the kind of game where you need to restart it so you can get a good spawn or something like this?
You're defenseless. Get a stick, a pointy one, and if you get lucky, you might find some raid boss level gear, like a saucepan. Problem 3. First, drink some toilet water. Remember, just because it's poisonous doesn't mean it's poisonous to you. Dogs can't eat chocolate. Cats can't eat grapes. Why? Because they're weak. Problem 3.5. Hunger. Go cook up some squirrel. Squirrel is delicious and nutritious and practically ubiquitous.
Yes.
And finally, problem 4. You look broke, scuffed, and whack as all hell. Go fix your garments and get some sick-ass shoes. Check this. In today's episode of Cop
Bro, he has 2 different shoes, okay.
This look, we got my man looking fly here wearing the following. Generic college t-shirt,
Nice.
triple layered for maximum comfort and status. Adidas hoodie, size L, male
Insane.
with pocket functionality. Calvin Klein
Broken
khaki
bottle.
cargo shorts, size something, I forgot. This shit got pockets for days. No more fumbling around for your Xanax pills. Crocs, green left foot, because I only found one.
The
Gucci
Gators, man.
slippers, pink right foot. Again, I only found one of these things, because they keep slipping off each time I run away from a fight. Children's backpack, small, what else? You need reliable storage
Yeah, a poopy children's backpack, man. That's
for your treasures,
this is real,
which
man.
currently
What the-
has a bunch of string, cum rags, and loose branches. Everything you need
this
to
is the thing with every Seth video. Like he reviews such curious games where you don't actually know if it's just a joke made by Seth or if it's truly like an in-game element. Like this is the line we are on right now.
make whatever it is I'm making. Spear. It's sharp, effective, and it hurts. Also, previously, I used to strap a hunting rifle. Unfortunately, I clicked a little too fast on the crafting recipe, and unfortunately,
No.
used my hunting rifle
No,
as
and
wood
it just became wood. Skrill snare. Wow.
for a campfire. Borgo saucepan. Stainless steel, great for cooking water. Cooked water sells for about 8 pounds a bottle at the local crack den. That's not a joke. That's my life, my grind, my hustle, and how I can afford all this primo
Yo, I need to say
luxury.
that, man.
Speaking
Somewhat.
of primo luxury, I got a ride. I got transport. Fully functional 4-wheel drive. I stole an Asda shopping cart. Water storage? You betcha. It
Sick.
delivers the racks that helps me bring in the stacks. This is not a kid's car, but a goddamn crackhead chariot. So don't fuck with me, because if you do, I'm gonna run away. Play hard, live hard, and you could look this good, because outwardly appearance reflects inner state of mind. You wanna keep the park bench? You act like you own the park bench. Speaking of which, combat is also turn-based, and determined by a set of actions you can take each turn. Pro tip, don't get hit. Rival hobo squatting on your favorite park bench? Just stab him to death with a piece of broken glass. He
Rob him.
would have probably done the same to you. Look, it takes an entire combat round to ask questions, but it only takes about 3 rounds to score me a new pair of slippers. Of course, things rarely work out as planned. There's all manner of random events and RNG to spice up your experience. Scavenging, you might get lucky. You
Oh my god, this will be as kind of RNG, I suppose.
might also collapse the roof, fall down a hole, and one time I got a face full of black mold. Truly, art imitates life. In
let's go.
hindsight, I wish I got black mold poisoning, because in my current run, I've somehow managed to get sprayed down with Agent Orange, the effects of which will stay with me for the rest of the year. I've been alive for 11 days.
What
In
the-
resignation, I've tried to go out peacefully by camping in the most dangerous part of town, the local job center plus, hoping and praying that another crackhead jumps me while I'm sleeping and stabs me in the ribs. Inexplicably, my prayers have not been answered. Twice, a crackhead
Why?
has stumbled upon me, and twice he has groped my soft body, stolen a single plastic bottle from my inventory, and left. Another time, I
Worth
ripped
it.
up my
Worth
flop
it.
necklace for a small piece of string. I later found out you're not
Imagine farming for like one item which is like really precious to you need to survive, and just some crackhead is gonna rob you while you're sleeping, man. just because of random RNG. That seems fun.
Supposed to do that, and got chased around half a map by my very own sleep paralysis demon. On the bright side, it did kill every other crackhead chasing me. In a later run, I found out that every other crackhead suffers just as much as we do. Spying on a nearby tile, I spotted another specimen of humanity. I spied again to discern his intentions, which currently were passing out, being unconscious, and vomiting at the same time. I thought to myself,
nice.
This is my chance. So I approached him. Stealthily, quietly, slowly. In that time, he managed to wake up, recover, and walk away. It turned out I approached him so slowly, in fact, that 2 full days had passed. I'm not very competent. I did, however, manage to beat a man to death with an iPad. Provided you can survive that long, you'll see day turn into night. At night, you'll finally be able to see it, the soft siren glow of civilization. Head far enough east and you'll finally be able to reach it, a place that offers the promise of comfort, refuge, and safety. The end of your long, drug-induced journey, the mecca of crackheads. Once you get there, you'll find out it's actually just Manchester. Outside, you can illegally juice electricity from the public library and warm yourself around the community trash barrel fire. Get loaded and get high off the hot toxic fumes of melting plastic. It's carcinogenic,
Just
which
throw it in.
means you're speeding up the process of evolution. Inside, you can shoplift from Tesco Express, get turned away at the hospital, and go to your local Barclays branch, where one of the possible options is pretend to be a mentally retarded patient.
That's not a... Okay.
Which really just describes every YouTuber, except we're not pretending. Final score.
Yeah,
NEO
we all
Scavenger
YouTubers are like
is
that.
a fantastic little game with a lot of options.
All of
It's
our
short,
problems,
fluid, and
mentally
self-explanatory.
especially.
It is the streamlined, inbred cousin of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Except
Bro, we need to react to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. That one is a premium one. That one is a pretty good one.
place in modern times outside my goddamn window. I give NEO Scavenger 8 dirty rags out of the contents of my drinking water, which, according to this, is perfectly drinkable.
Infected.
And if you'd like
Perfect.
to experience what life is like in the UK, an experience that I would best describe as the struggle, then I recommend buying it. But if you're a reasonable human
$15?
being that
Nah,
doesn't
man.
get swayed by the sweet curried words of a disembodied voice, then I recommend trying it. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously
pirate?
funding and bankrolling these videos. This one, however, is completely free. In lieu of current circumstances, Seth needs to move out of this lovely neighborhood. I'll do my very best to minimize disruption, get back on track, and above all, avoid getting shanked. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one.
You too, Seth, man. Well, bro, where are the credits?
And above
Like, the credits are pretty important, Seth. Why are they missing here? Like, it gives you a bit more watch time, so on and say, okay. And it will give you a bit more money. As someone that just lost his job and may soon be doing this to survive, thanks Seth, for this instructional video. Okay, I think we are finished. I think that's actually it. And I guess, yeah, thanks for watching. And I see you next time. Go leave a like and subscribe. Yeah. See ya. Wafer out. And this one.